Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today, this unimportant review, I've been wanting to get back to like getting one more content. That dog. This is like
no
the story of this.
This one's straight going.
The story of doing these videos is like my dog hears Arnes and she's like gets riled up. Hey, you go lay down.
Steve always yelling at that poor dog.
Red play? No, it's not being a good girl. Anyways, so for this video, we have the BiCute Bunnies of Rem and Ram from rezero, which they've done multiple versions of these characters already, which it's like kind of whatever. But I got into the line a little bit later after these have already been like a thing for a few.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which one got me. Oh, what the heck? The Chainsaw Man ones. Yeah. I bought those and I was like, these things are amazing for the price. And I found out there's cheaper ones.
Only thing that blows my mind is when I think of bunny girl figures, I want them to be exaggerated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, even
and some of them are, honestly, but some are not.
No, and these ones, I think the one thing that's nice about the BiCute Bunnies is for the characters, I think they do a good representation of like how they're portrayed in the anime.
Yeah.
Barring like one or two, there's one we might be doing a review of that I think maybe could have been a little more exaggerated. But like I said, I want to get back into reviewing kind of like everything we've been getting in instead of just like cherry picking some stuff, because I still buy quite a bit of figures, just not as much that people maybe care about. But yeah. I think at this point, I just videos for videos' sakes. Then there's a lot of people that like anime. And who doesn't like anime waifus?
When I was at that convention, I seen the greatest body pillow waifu I wanted to get, but it was so wrong.
I miss my body pillow.
It was so wrong.
It's kind of weird to have a body pillow now with a 2-year-old running around, though. So yeah.
That's why I can't get it.
So yeah, but main reason I picked these up is I sold my Figmas and stuff a little bit ago of the characters, and I've still been wanting to get like some kind of representation in the collection, and because I've been having a fixation with the Playboy bunny outfit style characters, where I have like a whole shelf of them now.
Good choice, Steve.
Yeah, so they're kind of like, if I'm picking up random anime girls from a series that I like, but maybe not like I want to commit hard to the series, these are the way
This is what I'm going to get, because I like it.
Yeah, because it's just like mine as well. So, added them. Hopefully they make some of the other characters, because it'd be nice. But I know these are like the most marketable of the bunch. Like, especially our best girl here. I don't even know if I'd put her as second best girl, Ram.
No.
Honestly, I liked, what's her name?
Garbage.
I always want to call her Echidna.
Oh, I don't even know how to say it.
The one witch from the... Like
yeah, I know which one.
Yeah, she was sweet. That or the gal that murders Subaru at the beginning.
Yeah. She's
probably honestly my favorite one. There's a pop-up parade of her that I think I still have on pre-order, because it was just like body type wise, I see where Subaru was coming from, you know. But anyways, for the packaging, you just see them in their poses. If you pick them up, generally they'll have the little logo here, helps to know if they're legit, because usually in like, if you see anything fake, they won't have the stickers here. But I don't think they make bootlegs of these, if I'm not mistaken.
I haven't seen it, honestly.
But anyways, if you want to get them off the floor for me. I was just mucking around the phone.
I'm trying to actually see if we can live stream something on Instagram.
Did you give up on the TikTok?
It's not TikTok anymore. Now it's going to be something else. Until everything is done, and then they switch over the name, then we'll go back to it.
Gotcha. So anyways, we got them open up out of the cardboard prison. First and foremost, probably my favoriteest thing about these entire figures is the one thing I liked about the Good Smile ones, the B-style quarter scale figures, is that you get some real goods with the figure. So each of these have actual stockings on them.
You know what the disturbing thing is, Steve? If you turn the figure around, The other way. Because her boobs are so small, they made it look like the muscle is like yanking. Like, look at that.
Oh.
She like, oh my God. You see that?
That's what he's talking about.
Because like her chests are so tiny, like the muscle is just like she's jacked muscle right there.
Yeah, well, to be fair, she's a fairly athletic character.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, the accuracy is kind of disturbing.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's got the right, like, molded sculpts and everything. And I think with the rezero ones, they actually do a really good job of really nailing the look of the characters down. Because there's been a couple where, like, Reptilia, I think, is probably the biggest. Maybe Albedo, I think, is the one they took, like, the most liberties with. Reptilia is probably the second one. Everybody else has been pretty darn close. But move the camera up a little bit so it'll just be a little easier to move them around. But first and foremost, for best girl, they have the exact same outfit. It's just hers is definitely a little bit of a larger size because Rem's got a little bit more curvature going on than what we got here with Ram.
It's just so disturbing.
Right? Although I will say, she definitely has a little bit more of a pop going on the back here.
Yeah. But it also the pose that she's in.
Yeah, she's a little bit more relaxed. Well, Ram's got, it looks like she's trying a little hard.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool is that they actually gave him the little fluff on the end instead of the plastic. Oh. I don't know how bad that would be in terms of keeping it clean.
Oh, that would fall off easily, though. Like, one solid hit on that fluff and you can rip it off.
Yeah, I guess, but if you pull on these too hard, I imagine you could probably yank these little guys out too.
Well, when we hammer one, I guess we'll find out.
Oh, Jesus.
People says we're only hammering stuff we don't like and stuff.
That's not true. We've hammered some. We melted an X Plus. Granted, we got paid to melt the X Plus, but we did it. But they both have belts on their leg. She has one on their thigh. She's got one on the calf down here. It's got a little bit of silver on there. Both have heeled shoes. I will say they are probably like the worst shoes in terms of support. Like they barely go under the foot.
Yeah,
like it's just like
odd.
Yeah, there's no like straps or anything, so it's just like the foot slots in and calls it a day. I don't know how any of these shoes.
Look at us over here critiquing shoes.
Yeah, how they function fully. But one thing I do like is she has the black under here to hide the pegs. I guess she does too. But on some of them I've seen where they actually use clear on them.
Yeah.
And that's a bit frustrating. I kind of like it because then it just doesn't make it look like the shoe's like one solid piece. But then again, I don't like seeing like the white peg going through the foot. We'll get to that when we talk about that figure. So it's like, I almost wish there was some kind of clear plastic for the support, but the peg that goes into there, I also wish was clear.
Sounds like you're pretty needy for $30, Steve.
Yeah. Could have stretched my budget somewhere. But also has the little frills going around the hands. Also, one thing I would say is maybe a negative between picking up Rem and Ram is if you want to grab, I bought 3 of these recently. It'll be the white one and the Sonico that's in the very back. You can maybe grab, just grab Sonico. Because Shelt's here, I still got to figure out where the hell her ear went. But we got her.
Can I get Sonico?
I guess you grab Shelt here. Just as a preface, I think she's missing a bunny ear as it popped off. But one thing with Ram specifically is she's they seem to do this pose a lot where it's like one arm's up and the other arm's going towards the back. And you can see there's a little variety, but they all kind of have the same look going on. And Sonico is in the same boat.
Yeah, one arm up, one down.
And the other arm going to the side.
Albedo.
And then you also notice that scales can sometimes be a little weird with the slide. Now, to be fair, like Sheltier is a fairly small character here.
Sheltier's what is those? Lowly, I think it's called. Or
Yeah,
something
she's
like that?
kind of like the lowly character.
Yeah.
But I don't think they should be. They are also not really the tallest characters in the series
No,
either.
they're not. Their legs are massive. Like, look at them.
Yeah. So I feel like, and then she's actually a decently tall one in her respective series. I actually really like this one because it's got a very unique looking outfit. Same with the shoes. The shoes look like shoes, like Sheltier.
Unlike their.
Yeah, where theirs is like, it definitely looks like something that's glued on. But faces look really good.
I'm so disappointed. They should have overstuffed Sheltier's bra, Steve.
They probably should have, to be honest. But the faces look really good. It's got the red eyes. They actually also do both eyes, which is nice. And it has the little ribbon on the hair. The bunny ears you will have to attach, and you do have to attach them to the stand. Don't be afraid if you got to flex the leg just a little bit to get them into the stand.
That's like standard.
Yeah, it's just standard with like the prize figures. Sometimes they just don't quite fit right. But I've never had an issue of them breaking while doing it. You can always heat them up if you're that concerned about it. Just kind of looking to see if the nails were painted, but it doesn't appear to be so. Yeah, no painted nails. There is some definition for the nails though, which is nice. And then the hair's got a little bit of layering to it, just gives some added texture. And yeah, just kind of short and sweet. Personally for me, I think these are probably the best prize figures you could be buying.
Oh yeah, like if you had to choose between like simplistic stuff and this, why? Just go with this.
Yeah, and they'd even do like a few variations because there's like the dark versions.
There's the light versions.
Yeah, there's ones that are like more normal because they're like the try somethings, and then there's like the dark ones, which is more like them in like more like demon-y cosplay stuff. There's actually Marion from Dress Up Darling that's in the dark that I want to get. There's also a Bunny Girl one coming up, so because she's one of my more favorite girls. But personally, like I said, these are easily my favorite ones because especially for like bang for your buck, they're pretty large statues. Like compared to a SH Monstars figure that was $130, like they are two times as tall. Same with your figure arts. It's pretty much most other prize figures. They definitely tower over top of them.
Oh yeah.
Like for me, like when I was spending like $100 something in like certain statues, these are almost the same size and just like a bit less detail in the paint job, but like they still look good. As long as you're not like sitting there and staring at every single little thing and be like, oh, they didn't paint the nails.
Yeah.
Like if you get over that, these things are fantastic. Definitely worth. I think it was like $60 for the pair.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. You get two figures half the price of what you pay for Godzilla, and they're twice the size.
Yeah, and even next to like my biggest quarter scale one, there may be like a third smaller than her.
Yeah.
And like I said, I spent $30, and they are more like 300 plus for, like I said, a little bit of pretty much the transition be a better paint job.
I mean, as long as this company's making money, they'll keep doing this because.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of different versions of these.
They're affordable.
So yeah, super sweet. I won't lie, I got these on Big Bad because they're just fairly inexpensive, so I could pile of loot them, which is kind of nice. Not a sponsor. But you can get these on Amazon, which I'll try to remember to put a link in the description. And I think some of these come through Entertainment Earth too. So if you're buying a bundle, buying enough to utilize the free shipping, you can go that route too. Which if you like I said, if you use the free shipping, Entertainment Earth's like my way to go. But anyways, you can always defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys, like keep up the day what you're going to donate. Greatly would appreciate it. We also got an Etsy shop. You guys like to get some commissions done, custom beams. We got a Discord attached to our Patreon if you want to help support that way. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Also, these you get to see them in advance on our Patreon too. Forgot to mention that earlier.